All right, we are now live on Adventures YouTube channel, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. I have a highly anticipated show for you guys tonight. Amazing couple, world's most amazing couple. I spent a lot of time with them in Vegas. I have a
I got to really hear you.
Okay, give me 1 second, guys. We have technical difficulties here.
I got to really hear you.
Okay, give me. We have technical difficulties. 1 second. Let's see.
I can't hear you.
We have technical difficulties. 1 second. Let's see.
No audio. I can't hear you.
We have technical difficulties. Wait, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Let's see. All right, I think we're good. All right, guys, it happens. I'm not a technical guy. So where was I, guys? Remind me. Oh, yes. An amazing couple, guys, that you all know that has been in chat multiple times, that we spent in Vegas together. We took pictures with a lady together, and we have a lot to talk about, guys. So let me say hello to some people, and then we will go ahead, and I just got an offer, by the way. We will go ahead and go on with the show. Key Lime Kisses, what's going on? Wendy Glenn in the house, guys, and I think Pac-Man is going to be a little jelly because we have a new moderator in here, guys. Miss Lindy Glenn is a moderator, so I don't know if Pac-Man's in the house. Don't get jelly, Pac-Man. You're still my favorite, but Lindy is pretty amazing. And then we have SellQuickShipQuick. Man, those guys are amazing. Welcome in, and
Thank you.
welcome in, Cindy. Welcome in. So let's get into this interview, guys. So first and foremost, you know who's on the show. You guys seen the title. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves right now. Go ahead, my man.
All right. Well, we're SellQuickShipQuick. SellQuick, Ship Quick. My name's Hugo.
And my name's Tiffany.
And we're part-time resellers. We do a bunch of other things, but we really enjoy reselling eBay and other stuff.
So, guys, there's something you may not know about this couple, and I'm going to show you right now. So not only are they part-time resellers, crushing it, we're going to get into that, but I'm pulling up their Instagram right now, and this is her amazing muscle skills right there, guys. You see this? Wait. I think I'm at the tail end of it. Am I at the tail? Look at this.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh.
He's putting in work, and I'm goofing around.
How much weight was that, by the way? That's got to be a lot.
I think that was like 260 or 275. I don't even remember.
I think this one's 3.
Jesus,
that might be 315.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like lifting me well, I'm pretty heavy, but lifting me and a half, that is amazing. Don't mess this. Hey, don't mess with that girl. Yes. I gave her a hug in Vegas, and I was like, God, she's got more muscle than I do. It was incredible. But then I had to peep on the page, and I saw that. So that's cool. All right, guys. So, Hugo, you've been part of my chat forever, man. Like, you guys like, been big supporters of mine. I'm glad they're able to come on here. Like, tell me a little bit about your guys' story, about your eBay story. Like, tell me how you got started. Everybody wants to know. And then tell me kind of like when you guys got together, how that all worked. Like, how did you guys get started selling online?
Well,
I think like most people, we had a bunch of just crap lying around the house. And it got to a point where I was like, we should probably get rid of this, but I don't want to just throw it out. And so we actually started with, well, you randomly sold things.
Yeah, I randomly sold things. Like I've always liked garage sales, so I'd go to garage sale, I'd see something that I thought was really cool, and then decided to sell something.
And that was like, and then we had a whole box of these die cut hole punch things from Martha Stewart. And so it was just sitting there and I wasn't using them. So I asked him to try and sell them. And we ended up paying for our Portland trip with this box of die cut hole punch things. And then that's just how it got started. And I wasn't really into the listing part because I thought it just looked really complicated. And I would just help him thrift, and I would just go into the store and like scan anything and everything that had a barcode, and I would tell him, here, go post that.
Pretty much.
And so let me get this straight. Like, you told me something. You said that before, like, you were doing it, and then were at a couple hundred listings, and now you're like 800.
Oh yeah. No, when I first started, I was doing most of it on my own. I was just taking pictures on the dining table wherever I could, and very rough pictures. And then as I started buying more stuff, and I was showing more money, and she started hearing cha-ching more, she realized that we needed to get things in order, and I had no order because my inventory list was in my head. So she would ask me, do you even know how much this costs? And I'd be like, yeah, it's like either $2 or like $3. And she'll be like, that matters.
So first and foremost, let me ask you a question. So before, when I was in parties and stuff, or wherever the case may be, right? Could be out in the middle of nowhere. And I would take a picture, like it'd be shaky, it'd be really bad, it'd be like of Ashley and her friends. But now that I've been doing eBay, like my pictures are like spot on. Like I know how to filter, square. Are you the same way?
Oh yeah. Well, my pictures got better. Her pictures were always good. That's why most of my Instagram is of her, but most of the other stuff is her taking pictures. So if we go out, she takes the pictures.
All right, guys, you know the drill. I'm putting their YouTube channel in, and I got a promise that they're going to start putting videos up.
Yes, we'll be putting stuff up.
Okay. I'm going to be a big lurker on their YouTube, guys. So subscribe, click it. Let me know what number you guys are. All right, so let's get into this. Tell me a little bit about the family, and this is going to be hilarious, guys. And by the way, we spent a lot of time in Vegas. I do have some stories for you guys, some interesting stories. But tell me a little bit about the fam, brothers, sisters, mom, dad. Like, I know that you're doing this part-time, but what do they think of you selling online?
Well, I mean, we were doing this under the radar. It was just something we were doing, and then my mom was asking, and we talked to her, and then my brother, and everyone was really excited for us. It was more of like, oh my God, you could sell and make money, but they didn't really want to do it. But they were more than happy that we could do it. So that was exciting. And
I think my mom, she was just very surprised at the different things we were selling, and she was getting really excited for us. And she would tell me, you know, there's a Goodwill down here. I'm like, yeah, I've already been there. But there's another one down the street. Yeah, we've been there too. And then, you know, there's another one nearby. Yeah, we've done that too. And then she'll be like, well, can you come over to the house and look around and see if there's anything worth selling here? Sure, if you want to get rid of stuff, you can give it to us.
So you made me smile, because I was thinking, like, every time I go in people's houses now, I tend to scan the room I'm in. You know, just to be like, yeah, I can sell that. I can sell that. It's just incredible. And so tell me, we took one step back, but what state are you in? And give me like a landscape of where you are thrifting at.
I think around here, well, you know, we're in LA, and so there's thrift stores pretty much everywhere here. And so we visit all the Goodwills. There's some smaller thrift stores, but we'll go to, what's that other? Oh, Assistance League.
yeah,
So we'll do the Assistance League. We've done
Out of the Closet.
Out of the Closet, Goodwills. There's some local thrift stores that are just small mom and pop thrift stores. And then there's another one that was, I think it's like a women's thrift store out in the west side of LA that we've visited as well.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the retail arbitrage as well too.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of that around here.
Thankfully, around us, we have like about 5 or 6 thrifts we can go to within 5 minutes.
Dude, California is like that. It's lush. I just saw Pac-Man. He has never missed a live show, guys. Real quick, everybody that's in chat, type 1 if you have seen SellQuickShipQuick in chat before. Because you guys all have seen it, right? I mean, it's incredible, guys. I love like inviting people that's been part of our chat forever, live with me. But okay, so we're sitting at the roulette table. Me, these amazing two, Lindy Glenn,
Megan,
Yeah,
Megan
Megan
Reed
Reed.
was there. God, she was sitting right next to me. She's really, really cool. Megan Reed. Look at all those ones, guys. Are you looking at chat right now?
Yeah.
They love you guys. I got so much like messages once we made this thing live, and yeah, they love you guys. And a lot of those people met in Vegas too. So, all right. So, guys, get this. So, I'm sitting at the roulette table. Well, first, let me back up. Lindy, who was in chat, was like, "Hey, we're gonna play roulette later." So I was like, "Okay, cool." I thought she'd be off and like dancing or something all night. I didn't think I would see her again. Lo and behold, we got a whole crowd at this roulette table, and I peek over there and I start playing. Right, but we played the whole night. Not only did we play the whole night, but we had the most amazing lady as the dealer. She was like this. I don't know how old she was. She was really cool though. She was a grandma. We talked about the correct way to make a chicken pad thai. And I was trying to explain to her that I do not like nuts in my chicken pad thai. And then she goes, "Well, that's not normal. Typically you put it on the side. That's like authentic, And then we had somebody over here that was chiming in on the chicken pad thai too. And so it was really fun. Lo and behold, it was like 2:30 in the morning, right? And time flew by, guys. You should have saw Lindy. You should have saw these two. They were crushing it at the roulette table, guys. I did okay. I didn't crush it too much, but I did all right, for my normal amount. But guys, it was super fun, Vegas 2018. But I will never forget what these two told me about their mother-in-law.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to. We cannot hold that back. We cannot hold it back to the people. The people want to know, guys. Let me know in chat if you want to know this. It is hilarious. It made me smile the whole night knowing this. Before I pass the mic over to them, I know I'm talking a lot, but basically it's the opposite of what most American families want, right? When you get together with your special someone, and we'll get into how long they've been known each other, which is amazing. But when you get together with your special one, the dad has a shotgun, or the mom, right? And God forbid you bring up the question that you want to have kids. I mean, if you bring that up, you are in trouble right off the bat. But I would like to turn it over to these folks so they can explain first where they met, how long they've been together, and this amazing part that I think it was your mom, right? So tell me.
Yeah, hers.
Give us the story.
All right.
All right. Well, I mean, first off, we met when we were in 6th grade. So in 6th grade, by
First
chance,
day of 6th grade.
First day of 6th grade. And that's because we have similar last names. So we lined up behind each other on the PE hill. So thank goodness for PE. I know.
Yeah, so we met on the PE hill. And some girl next to me said, "Hey, I think that boy has green eyes." And I had never seen anyone with colored eyes before. And so I tapped him on the shoulder. And I said, "Hey, do you have colored eyes?" "Okay." And then that was how we started to talk.
I think that was the first girl that talked to me, too.
Ever in life. I was the first girl ever to say anything to him.
And I was there with my mushroom haircut, weighing
Oh, it was
like
awful.
80 pounds.
Oh my God! Can we pull up a old photo? I'm gonna see if you got one. I don't know why you guys explain the story, but guys, I even asked him at the roulette table. I was like, "Hey, back in my day, and I was born in '86, you have like a piece of paper, and you put, 'Do you want to go out with me? Yes or no?'" And it was 6th grade, so I asked if that happened. They said no, but that's incredible, right, guys? All right, go ahead. I just had to bring that up.
Well, I mean, we were crushing on each other throughout middle school and high school, but we never got together. We were just pretty much best friends throughout that. So we each had our own relationships, and which makes it easy because then she knows all of my exes and stories, and I know hers.
All the secrets. Well,
Too many
secrets are revealed.
Too many secrets.
Okay, so too many secrets.
Yeah, but go on after, and then
we started dating when we were 21, and so that's when we started dating, which was a few years ago.
Yeah,
and we've been married for 3.
Together for 8-ish, 9.
9 years. Dating for 9 and married for 3, and known each other for 20.
Yeah.
Like this could be a song, guys. All right, so we're getting to the juicy stuff, and this will definitely resonate to the reselling thing. I will tie this in somehow, and I know how. But
well, first off, what I'll say is, like we said, we're part-time sellers. So one of the other jobs that we do is we manage two family restaurants, her family restaurants,
Yes.
Vietnamese restaurants here in LA. Well, she does bookkeeping from home, and I'm actually in the store with them, so I'm around her family all day. And then this is where the story gets picking up, because they love me, I love them. It's a whole different relationship. They're more like siblings to me than in-laws.
They're pretty dirty with their jokes sometimes.
Yeah,
but it's like a mix of Spanish jokes in the back, Vietnamese jokes, and then this like mix of Spanglish, Vietglish thing going on. And so they like to make dirty jokes all the time. And well, they know that we go to the gym a lot.
Yeah.
And they will tell Hugo when it's a slow day, Hugo, you go home. No gym. You go make baby today.
Yep. So there I am, surrounded by her family, and
this is like my mom, my aunt, my uncle, my dad, all our aunts, like in the kitchen and telling him to go make baby. And then a week later, why you no make baby? Where's baby?
Where's baby?
Oh my God, guys! If you're not rolling out of your seat right now, I don't know. Like, I don't know. When I heard that, I was floored, guys. What this amazing couple right here? Oh my God! And they sell on eBay. Like, this can't get life cannot get any better. So this explains why you had so much input on the chicken pad thai, because you guys.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
besides, I mean, we eat a lot, and in LA, thankfully in LA, we have a lot of food to choose from, and we love to eat all kinds of food. Sorry, cats are doing stuff.
I was gonna say that was the future kid. No, cats. What's the cat's name? By the way, we've had turtles that's gone to the bathroom on our show. We've had dogs. Like, we need to see the cats.
Well, we got cats and rabbits.
You have 10 rabbits?
Oh, no. Oh God, no.
We have 3 rabbits and 2 cats, but our cats are Wasabi and Ginger.
I think everything is food related.
Oh yeah,
pretty
it
much.
is. Yeah.
Except our bunny is Batman, and then our other bunny is Moo Moo, and then we got baby Moo Moo, no relation.
And the cats are cool with the rabbits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. I gotta go down to LA and visit these folks.
Yeah, we'll go eat.
Hey.
With peanuts on the side.
You guys have seen my ramen video, right? You saw the gut I got.
We'll work out, then we'll go eat.
Okay, thank you. But your parents can't tell me to go make babies because I already have 2, and I do not want another one yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, no, it's guys, it's blessed to have kids. It changes your life. All right, so we literally had the background on this one, right? I mean, we have the most amazing background. And guys, I'm putting their YouTube channel link in the description. I will make sure. I've got their phone number. I can text them. I'll make sure that they do videos for you folks, because I'm telling you, they're going to be a hit. They're going to be a hit. I've seen some that real quick. I'm sorry. I got to show one last thing. Okay, guys, and then we'll get into the reselling stuff. You guys are going to love this. I promise you. And I even have the volume on this thing. Okay. By the way, I'm using my new phone. If you notice today, I was really efficient with Instagram. It's because I have 2 phones now on Instagram. So I can literally like type to people on this one and then do videos on this one. It's amazing. By the way, so this is the picture. Don't worry about the eyes, but look at this. That's the picture. We were all in Vegas. But get this, guys. This is hilarious. Okay.
Oh.
And I need you. Oh, this is on live. There's going to be 1,000 people watching this.
Way too many people.
And he doesn't stop dancing.
No.
This is amazing, guys. Seriously. If you're not subscribing to their YouTube channel right now, I don't know what we have good stuff from Australia that he
Awesome.
Australia. And by the way, he's got an amazing accent. Let me go back real quick, and then we'll get into some stuff. We even have a haul video at the end. I mean, this is going to be if this thing don't get a million hits, more hits than my.
Also, if you want, we could also do this in Spanish. So we could do that too.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got a, yeah.
Si quieres, podemos ver todo en español.
Can you respond to that, Wade?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Boom. Carne asada.
Oh, guys, I am pretty proud. Like I did use 8 2 days ago at the taco truck for 8 tacos. But let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Oh, you skipped one.
Did I?
Ocho.
Ocho. That's why she probably gave me the wrong.
And you need to know ocho because that's like a lucky number in Asian culture.
Oh my gosh, guys! Let me know in chat if you guys know Spanish. I'm serious. All right, so
it works. I've done some Puerto Rico sales, and it's because I'm going back and forth to sell it in Spanish.
Now, do you know Vietnamese?
I do.
She does. I know Vietnamese food. Like we've gone to Vietnam, and I won't go hungry, but I'll get lost.
I won't go hungry. But oh my gosh, I would love to go. By the way, our roulette dealer was just she was
sassy.
She was sassy.
Oh yeah.
She was.
Guys, when you're losing money in Vegas, I will not sit at a table, whether it's blackjack or roulette or craps, that you have a really like, you know, I wouldn't say negative, but just like not want to be their dealer, because if I'm losing money, I want to at least lose money and have fun. You know what I mean? And she was fun. She was fun. She was really sassy too, though. She was really sassy. I was like, "Hey, do your kids come and gamble?" Oh no. Oh no, they don't gamble. Like she's like adamant.
Yeah, she's like, they know better. But here, next round, go.
Yeah, time pretty quick, right?
Oh, she had skills.
Yeah, she had skills. All right. So tell me, let's see. I'm looking down here on my list right now because I can talk to these guys for hours. I got to keep them on track here. All right. So give me an idea of what you guys are selling. Like on eBay, you're on eBay and Poshmark. Are you on Poshmark?
Yeah, Poshmark and Mercari.
Yeah, we have an Etsy store. We have an Amazon like seller fulfilled store. We aren't doing anything with it, but we got it. Yeah. And today, because Lindy Glenn pushed me, I applied for the Amazon merch too.
And Lindy Glenn is why I'm here. Yes, by the way,
she was not. I almost did this alone, and it's not the same. Ship quick. No. That's it.
And that's that whole like you guys are like literally a movie. I think we can create a movie of you guys. Like you meet at 6th grade, boy likes girl, girl likes boy, but nothing happens until you're 21, which is the age that you start drinking at, which is ironic, right?
It's true. It's true.
I would say it's good that you know each other for a very long time, but then you start your relationship right when you can drink. So that's kind of a interesting scenario there. And then you both, like your families are intertwined. You work for her family. And then it's incredible. How do you know Lindy Glenn, by the way? Because Lindy and me go way back. In fact, do you guys mind talking for like 2 minutes? Tell us what you're selling real quick. I'm going to show the audience something about Lindy Glenn, okay? So keep talking for like 3 or 4 minutes, and I'll go get this item, okay?
Awesome.
Let them know what you're selling.
All right. Well, first off, I haven't been checking the chat, so sorry if I haven't answered anything. But as for Lindy Glenn, she's awesome. So when I first started and I was on my own, I didn't know what to do. So I would search up like, how do I do shipping? Because that was the scariest thing for me when I got onto eBay, and her videos popped up. But I joke around because when I tell her, she was on the stairs doing her videos. So she's like, oh my God, those are old. So I learned from there. And then I went off and I found all kinds of YouTubers that helped. So that's how I first met Lindy. And then from there on, I bug everyone on YouTube, Wade, all the time. Even if I don't have time for his channel, like I'll get on because we also teach at a vocational school for personal fitness. So class starts at 5. So I'll be teaching and Hugo's sitting in the back of the classroom and I see him pull up the phone and then I see him like fiercely typing in something and then I look at the time, oh, Wade's on.
That's why. Or
Even if
we'll
I'm
be,
not on, I'll just say, "Hey guys, good luck. Bye. Catch you later. I'm at the gym, or I'll catch you when I get
or he'll
there."
like sneak out the phone while we're busy doing something or in the middle of conversation with someone, but I'll see him pull out the phone and type something in, and then I look at the time and I realize, way done. So Hugo has to go on to comment, and he'll just leave you playing in the background and stay in there and like randomly go in, answer a question, get out.
It was hilarious, guys, because for a while, like, because they've been with me for a very long time, and it was weird. Like, I would go live, I would see him say something, and then he'd be gone, and I was like,
Yes.
It's exactly.
be that so like passive aggressive, you know, like what's going on? And then I met him in Vegas, and he explained it to me, and I was like, that makes complete sense, because like he's always in chat, and then sometimes he's in chat. Very few, but sometimes he's in chat the whole time. And then most of the time, though, it's like, hey, guys, just jumping in, blah, 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 blah. And then he's gone. I was like, this guy is either, like, really busy or it's crazy. So let me tell you my Lindy story, because she's in chat. I did mention Mr. Pac-Man. I didn't want you to get jelly, because now we have a new admin in the house. Okay. So back before I was on social media, which is only like a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. And I stumbled upon Lindy Glenn, and I don't know what video it was, but I stumbled upon Lindy, and so I was like, interesting. So I went to her I went to her eBay store and purchased these. These are from Lindy, like legitly. She sold these to me. And so a week before we go into Vegas, and this was a year ago, guys. I bought this from Lindy. And a week before Vegas, I was cleaning out my bar and found these at the very top shelf of the bar. A week before we went to eBay Open. And anyways, so I did an Instagram post, but these are actually from Lindy, and it was really cool back then. I don't know if you still do it, Lindy, but you had a little business card that said thank you for shopping, and I don't have that anymore. But they have been expired because it's been a year. But I'm still going to eat them, because I like food too, and I don't go off expiration dates. I just go off if I like it or not, right? Or if it's sour, I won't eat it. But she's amazing, guys. So and that's kind of, I wanted to ask you. I never asked you in Vegas how you got to know her, but eat them before they get. Yes, I know.
Well, and then also on Instagram, I would start sending random messages, like literally random messages, like pictures of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, like posing for a picture for no reason. So,
and then we met Lindy for the first time in Vegas, and then we kind of just like leeched onto her the whole time.
Yeah, she's stuck. She's
stuck with us now.
Barry said these are manufactured an hour from your house, Barry. Man, hook Lindy up. All right, they're expired, but honestly, they look good, guys. They really do.
You should have brought them over so she could sign them.
Oh, yeah. Hugo, I knew we were friends from the beginning. These are actually really, really good, Lindy. They're still good. If you want me to send you some, I will. Sure,
send them back to her.
Send them back.
I'm like,
make it rain.
Raining, Lindy. Okay. Go check out her Monday motivation, guys. That's how I got motivation, Hugo, to do this. Give me 1 second.
You guys want to see the cat?
Oh, dude, we want to see the cat. Absolutely.
Wasabi.
Ooh, wasabi. Okay, go ahead, talk.
Wasabi is pulling my ear.
Oh, I'm sorry. But this is Wasabi. Hey, buddy.
Ginger's skittish, so she's out. Maybe we could grab a bunny later.
Grab a bunny later, guys.
You had turtles there.
Hey, this is a family-friendly channel. Like no cursing unless it's I blink it out, but yeah, no.
Good.
So, all right, guys. So after since Lindy's in the house, I'll do this one last thing here. I saw her Monday motivation, and then an hour later, I see her doing her little kiki, and then that got me motivated to do my own show. So, Lindy, you are partly to blame, because 2 days now I have not done any eBay work because I have been filming professional music videos for me and Santa. And so let me show you guys who have not seen it. But it was Lindy's fault because I saw hers, and then I got challenged. So, but I'll try to have it. Okay, and I even had my mom. Poor baby got scared, but I had my mom in here. Ready? Wait for it, guys. Wait for it. Oh my God. Okay, this is
That's great.
anyways, I had to show a couple clips because this is since Lindy's in the house. That was your fault, Lindy. I haven't worked in 2 days.
No, and then when I saw his challenge to do that, it was just an excuse for me to dance. I was already dancing anyways. There's just a reason to do something with it.
No, you were good though. You did the whole. I mean, you got the broad shoulders, and like she said, you got the eyes, right? Gravitate.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hey, oh! I got those kids quick. Next thing you know, like next live show, I'm gonna have like 3 bunnies and a cat called Wasabi. Copying each other. Okay. So let's see. So eBay, Amazon, Macari is what you're selling on.
Posh, not Amazon.
Posh. Okay. So tell me, like, you get these items, right? Give me like a step through of how you guys are processing these items, because I know she makes you so much better selling online. Like, tell me, does she take photos? Do you take photos? Who lists? Give us a skinny on how you do your business.
Well, we both thrift together. And normally when we go into a thrift store, we kind of part ways. And he'll go straight to hard goods. I go straight to the men's clothes. And then we'll meet in women's clothes and we'll zipper down the line.
Wait. I have one question. Sorry. Do you, when you guys separate, do you tap them on the shoulder and say you have pretty eyes? Or what did you say before? I can't remember.
What do I say to you? It's a competition between us to see
who's gonna get something better.
I'm really competitive. And so anytime anything is like said, I'll be like, all right, challenge accepted, even though there is no challenge.
Yes. I don't say anything. I'll be like, oh, look, I found this, old radio.
Oh,
She'll be like, oh, yeah?
Challenge accepted.
She turns up with a pile of clothes.
But we'll meet up in like the women's clothes, and then I'll go down one side of the rack and he'll be on the opposite side. And he's usually the one with the cart. And so I'll find something, I'll throw it over the rack to him, and then he puts it in the cart. When we get home, we recently just moved, so we set up our garage. And it's on our Instagram, so we have a video of how our garage is set up. And we have our racks with listed items. We have a center rack that has all our unlisted. And then from there, I photograph clothes and hard goods, and then he sticks with hard goods.
Yeah, I can't get to the clothes. I can't make them look pretty.
And then we'll normally list together. So right now we're using my computer, and behind us is his setup.
There you go.
There you go. There's his computer right behind us, in the middle of us. And so we work in the office, and then I work on the pictures that I take, and then he'll work on the pictures he takes. The only thing that I'll go in and do on his listings is I create the custom SKU for everything. And I have my own spreadsheet of how I keep track of it in all our boxes. And so he'll list, and then I'll go in and I'll input the SKU number on the items.
So tell me a little bit about that. Like, going a little more in depth on how you do your inventory. Because I know everything's different. I got the easy way, but like, I'm like him. Like, it's in my mind. It's like everywhere. So tell me how you're doing yours.
Well, originally it was in my mind, and then slowly it was like in my mind. I knew pile 1, pile 2. It was listed in a pile. I just knew. But then it started getting piles in the house, and that's when she like stepped in. And when she realized that it was growing, she started looking up how to organize eBay selling. And
yeah, I think I watched a few videos, and I saw Chris when it was 10K. I watched Jenna on the empty hanger to get some ideas of how they set up their inventory. But we have these big boxes. We have like medium-sized boxes for smaller items like cable cords or pins, so that it's easier to sift through. But all our clothing items are in its own little Ziploc bag, and I'll put a sticker on it with our SKU number according to the box number. I'm really picky and organized about like how organized things are. So our SKU numbers are a little bit more detailed than I think they need to be. But for me, I like seeing the day that we got them, how much we got them for. And then I also have the box that they're in so that we can see how long it takes an item to sell. And then also if we get a best offer, we know how much we got that item for to see how low we're willing to accept an offer for.
Yeah, that's really helpful too, because then that way when we get offers, we don't have to go searching through spreadsheets or email or whatever. It's in our listing that we can figure out in our own little code, and we know what it goes for, and that way we know what to accept. And then also for shipping, I know exactly where everything is. Before I didn't know where anything was.
Oh yeah.
So the first and foremost, I want to echo that, like the idea that a lot of people don't know how much they paid for the item, and I think that it takes a little extra time. But in retrospect, like if you put how much you paid for the item, you're not like spinning your wheels, because I think a lot of people will purchase items, they'll forget how much they paid, they'll sell it and they'll break even. But then you got like times that the time it took to list, take the pictures, like you're just like,
oh yeah. And I know there's some sellers who will kind of split everything evenly on a receipt. So if you go to a thrift store and you get a shirt for $5 and a pair of pants for 10 or whatever it is, they just break even on all the items and split it up evenly. I like to have it specific to that item only because we can see what this item is going for. And so if we average everything out, say a pair of jeans, we bought it for $6, but if we were to break it, split it evenly on a receipt, it would come out to $3. And then we ended up selling it for $7. Then we really only made $1 on those pants. So ours are a little bit extra unnecessarily detailed.
But it works and it helps me.
Yes. Well, man, behind every great guy is an even greater woman, right?
Yeah. I told Lindy that she's the brains and the muscle, and I'm just kind of a shadow in the background to make sure the sun doesn't hit her.
Guys, the personal Instagram, it's like literally her lifting up like 1.5 of me, which is very impressive.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of that's a mental game. But so, did you guys go to school? Did you guys go to college?
Well, we split after high school. She headed up to Santa Barbara, and then I stayed in LA. I went to Cal Poly Pomona, which is just east of LA. And
I actually worked at the post office distribution center, so I know what things look like in the back. So we're extra careful with packaging some items because I know what it looks like when you work at a distribution center. But I worked at the distribution center for a bit, and then I moved back to LA, and then he lured me in.
I did.
With those eyes.
You gotta have kids. You gotta have kids. Babies. This is raining babies. No, but give us a little. This is very unique. I don't think we've had this for a guest on my channel, but a lot of firsts today, guys. But tell me a little bit about when you worked at the distribution center. Like, is there any tips or tricks you can give people for packaging their items to make sure nothing happens?
Yeah, pack it safely. Don't skimp on that tape. Overpack, and like don't skimp on that tape because things get tossed around, especially during holiday season. So Q4 is coming up and a lot of packages are going to get sent out. Things need to be packaged as well as possible because it's really hectic in there. Packages get thrown. Sometimes fragile packages get tossed.
And then you get a lot of
oh, and if it's fragile, like make sure it says fragile on all sides of the package so that the carrier or the clerk sees it and they don't toss it. But if it's like a tiny little, fragile line and you can't really read it, chances are it's going to get tossed.
I actually also learned the other day that there at the post office, you can pay a little bit more. Like if you were to take in a box of literally a box full of glass, and you can pay a little bit more, and they'll put their own fragile sticker, and they actually safely put it in a bin. So I saw the postal person throw all this stuff and then slowly put down the one that they labeled as fragile. You pay, I don't remember how much more, but if needed.
And I know that does it work where you can, even if you like, I know we're not ever going to do this as resellers, but you can pay them. Mr. Steve Rakin's in the house. My amazing partner the last couple weeks has put 2 videos out together about storage units, guys. Go check those out. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, my man. Go check out his, well, you guys are all subscribed to his YouTube, but go check out the 2 videos we did. I was pleasantly surprised when I sat down with Steve. Like sometimes when you sit down with people, no offense, but it's just hard to communicate. And Steve is such an amazing guy in person, really cool to communicate with. Our videos did amazing. It seemed like it went so well. So I appreciate that, Steve, as always. I think USPS stores, you can pay and they'll package your items too, but I think it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, that's probably unnecessary. Yeah. But as long as you make sure that you wrap it well and you put fragile where it's necessary and don't skimp out on that tape, then you're good.
Yeah, I know the packages come with its own adhesive. I don't care. I tape it real well. Sometimes probably annoying. Sometimes the people open it, but at least they got there.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get like extremely well packaged, like feedback?
We get most of our feedback is fast shipping.
Yeah, fast shipping. I think on Mercari, I got a really nice comment back because it was a pair of Nike pants that we packed, and it actually showed up in the rain. So it was sitting outside in the rain, and she opened it. It did not get wet at all, and it was just in a poly bag. But we made sure to tape it well because it was going to Hawaii. And so she left a really, thorough comment and said, thank you for the packaging and all that good stuff.
Well, guys, I would agree too. Like that's the one thing I like too is when I put them in the bins, I put them in their bags, because a lot of times the inventory doesn't sell for a while and you put stuff in there and then the old inventory gets dirty. So if you put them in the bags, you can kind of avoid that. And I think it helps with like odor too, because remember, you're buying thrifted clothes. So, but all right. So, gosh, I don't know if I can think of anything you guys have not done yet. Like literally, you have the perfect business. Like not only did you used to work in the back of USPS, but you also like do bookkeeping for the 2 businesses for your parents, right? And that, I think that's huge too. Tell me a little bit about how you guys are approaching. This is a hard one. How you guys are approaching your taxes for your reselling?
Well, we actually are working with the same person that does the taxes for the restaurant, because that was easy. They already do our taxes already. And then with her bookkeeping, it's fairly easy. Right now, we're by we, I mean she is doing very detailed bookkeeping. Honestly, I ship. But
he ships really quick though.
I do ship
really
quick.
Do ship.
Saturday, I don't care. I will ship. But her detailed bookkeeping.
I hold on to all the receipts and buy quarters, and then all of that goes into a little like wooden box thing that I have, and so all our receipts are in there from the thrift stores. Any business receipts, and I keep it separated by month. And then we'll do our eBay printout, our PayPal printout, and we just give all the manila folders to the accountant, and they tell us what to do from there.
Yeah. I mean, the first round, I was paranoid. The first quarter, I was like, I don't know, we got to do our taxes. Then I went in, they looked at me like, yeah, you didn't sell anything. Like,
well, not enough.
Not enough for them to worry. So they just told us, we'll talk at the end of the year.
So I guess the moral of the story is get a CPA, because I know nothing about it either. I do prefer GoDaddy because it auto syncs a lot of my stuff except Posh for bookkeeping. So, but
we want to do GoDaddy as well. I mean, we talked to Lindy and Megan.
Yeah.
And I tried it once, but I was not active with it. I just turned it on. So because I just turned it on, I didn't go in and properly label expenses so that the algorithm can learn everything. And then also now we're like more than halfway through the year. It's going to not be as accurate. So we're planning to start right January. Boom.
Guys, let me know if you feel the same way, but I feel like we should separate these two for a week and just see how they perform on their own, because I have a feeling
They will survive.
I won't.
I think, okay, so in the 9 years that we've been together,
This is crazy.
they're well in the very beginning. So in the 9 years we've been together, I think he slept alone a handful of times.
Yeah.
I think he was separated from me the night before our wedding, and he didn't leave our bridal suite until 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so he spent about 5 hours away from me the day of our wedding.
Look, I had a 12-year plan. So we met at 6th grade. I didn't ask her out until like about 12 years later. I can't let that go again because I don't have another 12 years.
This is important, right? This is recorded. This is recorded. Gosh, you guys are. If this is not the best eBay couple ever interviewed, I don't know. You guys vote for me in chat, please. I got to make sure you guys are still awake because it's incredible. I
gotta say, Flippin' Mama, I can't read anything, but she's amazing. Like we saw her and she's a mama. When we saw her at eBay Open, she hugged us like she knew who we were forever.
So Miss Hip Flippin' Mama, I've said this on Instagram, but so my ramen outfit, she actually purchased the pants for me and sent it to me.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing. So we wouldn't have Super Soup without Hip Flippin' Mama. Guys, just give her some love. Give her some love. We all love Mama. Thrifty Nomad says love it, but I'm just going to add Mama to the end. No. The eBay community is amazing. Really, really cool people. Dude, guys, like if you've not got 2 phones, it's addicting now. I mean, like literally, I'm getting my sports betting, I'm getting like my YouTube, I'm getting everything on 2 phones, guys. It's really, really cool. If I wasn't on phones enough, like sometimes I feel like I need to slow down and just enjoy the moments and not be on the phone, right? But a lot of we love you, Mama. We love you, Mama. I know Lindy loves Mama. Lindy loves Mama. Lindy Glenn.
Right. She did. Mama flossed Hugo's teeth with her eBay card.
She did. Like one of the first times we met her, she's like,
within like 15 minutes of meeting her.
Yeah, that was.
Wait, she flossed her teeth?
Yeah.
She was like, Hugo, honey, you have something in your teeth. And then she started picking at it and it wouldn't come out. So then she took the eBay card and like picked at his teeth in the middle of the convention hall at eBay Open.
She's a mama.
Oh my gosh. Guys, if you want it, man, I think that could be a good service too, like the whole flossing thing. But Mama, you are who doesn't like Mama? For sure. I agree. I can almost hear Lindy's voice when she said that too. That was really interesting. I can picture Lindy Glenn saying, "Who doesn't like Mama?" Right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
She has a way better.
Hi.
Hey, Hugo, do Lindy's voice for me. You got it. Go.
Okay. Hi or bye-bye.
Do it in Spanish.
Oh, hola. Adios.
All right. Do us a favor, guys, real quick. Then we'll get back to reselling. I'm going to put something in chat, a sentence in Spanish that you want him to say. But it's got to be appropriate, guys. And I will pick one person. Ready? Go. I know there's delay, so I'm gonna like count like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, put something in chat, Spanish, that you want him to say, and then we also need something in Thai, guys. If you want something in Thai that you want her to say.
Oh no, not Thai, Vietnamese.
Or Vietnamese. Sorry. Oh my God, I love Thai, but no, it's gotta be in English so he can say it in Spanish. Como.
I love Hip Flippin' Mama.
Yes.
Como esta.
How would you say cha-ching in Spanish?
Cha-ching, it's just a sound. Cha-ching. That was a hard one.
I took Spanish 1 year because there was a girl I really liked, and then I actually never asked her out, and then I left Spanish.
Yeah. Looking at everyone's just writing in Spanish.
My
Lyndon Glenn's
margarita
Spanish
tastes
is
like
awesome.
watermelon.
Oh, mi margarita sabe a melón. Oh, mejor. No, sandía, perdón. Melón is melon. There you go.
Can you say
Who's your mama? Sounds weird in Spanish.
do it?
¿Quién es tu mama?
Say I have 3 rabbits.
Yo tengo 3 conejos y tengo 2 gatos.
¿Cómo se dice make a baby?
¿Cómo se dice make a baby? There's no nice way of saying that one.
We want our final value fees back.
I don't even know how to say it. No. What would it be? I don't even know how to. Fees that just stopped me right there.
Oh my gosh, guys! Ask him. Oh, whoa. I had something. I'll think about it. Sounded sexy from you. Ooh, wow.
Oh, mama. Ay, Dios mío.
I will say though, so Hugo will get us like free stuff at like yard sales or thrift stores because he's such a chatterbox and he'll make friends with everyone. So we once went to a thrift store and the guy was ringing up every other item. So then by the end, we got like a really cool unicorn cup for free. We got some free printer ink, a free shirt, and then we went to a different thrift store and we got like an Untuck It shirt for free because they chose not to ring it up. Yard sales, he got a free TiVo.
Oh yeah.
Is it the Spanish or is it the eyes?
I think it's the eyes there. The Spanish gets us free stuff everywhere else.
Yeah, Spanish would get me free parking or VIP parking, reservation.
Okay, so you can comfortably say that being bilingual has definitely helped you in your reselling journey.
Oh, it has, yeah. Because before eBay opened, I remember they announced that they are going to increase their Spanish customer service line, and in my head, I was like, "Oh wait, they didn't exist. Like, why not?" But then again, all questions asked in Spanish, I could answer them. So it's helped with that as well. And then also in terms of buying things, I've been able to find connections because of Spanish.
Oh man, I tell you, I feel like you guys are the Power Ranger, right? With Mike,
I'll be the Green Ranger.
Kind of like
I'll be the Green Ranger, the Latino one.
What about Kiki? Do you love me?
Kiki, me amas? Or Kiki, te quiero? Oh, no, that just says Kiki, do you? I love you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I like counted 1 through 5, and then I had to leave Spanish myself, so I am no help. But the places I go to in California, like In-N-Out, man, I miss In-N-Out. I miss California. Like LA is amazing. You have a lot of opportunity there, but it's got to be expensive, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, living here is definitely expensive. We were just talking to Lindy about that, and like rent out here is, and the area we're in, it's getting heavily gentrified, and so the rent around here is it's pretty ridiculous compared to everyone we met at eBay who lives outside of California. Hearing the prices of rent out there is like a third of what it costs to live here.
Yeah.
But despite that, our Goodwills probably have better prices than most of the Goodwills we see online. And so I saw Rally Roots put up a post with their Miss Me jeans that their Goodwill priced at $25.99. I have never seen anything priced like that here.
I think the most expensive jeans we've seen were probably at a Goodwill boutique for like $12.99.
And that was at a boutique.
Yeah, that was the boutique.
But like our Goodwills will get jeans for $7 and under.
Yeah. And
then it's like $1 Thursdays. I think the most expensive item we paid at a thrift store here was a leather. Was it leather? The Harley Davidson jacket.
Oh, yeah, that was like $30.
That was $30 for a Harley Davidson jacket that we flipped like overnight.
Yeah, almost overnight. We were able to put it up, and it went for like 160. I think it was. I forgot it was. It's on our Instagram.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, the prices of the Goodwills around here, I will say, like, we're pretty lucky with how the Goodwills price their items here. Rent sucks, but
it's so Goodwills are regional based, from what I understand. So, did we lose them?
Did lose us?
Oh no! Oh, okay. Woo!
We're here.
oh yeah, Lindy's coming to LA soon.
Yeah, if you're in town, Wade, let us know.
Yes, yes. Lindy's coming to town. I'm gonna.
Lindy, you have a bed. You're crashing on a sofa.
Yeah.
Dude, Lindy, I'm telling you, you would. I think you would have fun in LA. We all screw it. Let's just go to LA. All of us go to LA. Who's in California? Put it in chat. Let me know if
Who is it? I think. Well, I haven't read, but Key Lime Kisses. I always say hi to her, and I think she's California, if I remember right. But hello, Key Lime Kisses.
So from Ghetto to Gucci, we are around Pasadena, downtown LA area. So we're about 15 minutes from downtown LA.
So what? Key Lime Kisses is actually an artist, guys. You don't know that. There's a couple things about Key Lime Kisses. One, that she's an artist, and two, Key Lime was the first person that I ever banned from chat on my. Seriously, I accidentally banned her, and then she messaged me. She goes, "Hey, did you ban me?" And I was like, "No, I didn't ban you." And she's like, "Well, nobody's seeing my posts. Nobody's like responding to me." I felt bad. I actually, and then what was it? It was Pac-Man actually alerted me, and then we got her unbanned. So I apologize. Key Lime. Sorry. I'm sorry. So we got it. We've only been an hour, and I've got 5 more questions to ask. We got our little haul we got to do, so let's get into this.
All right, let's do it.
How has reselling changed your life? 30 seconds. Go.
Well, it's something we can do. Well, we do everything together, but it's another thing we can do together, and we really enjoy it. And it's added to us being, it would be more frugal. It's not in a bad way. It's just really just being more conscious of our money. So it's really helped us out to not spend a lot, as well as not
appreciate money more and the value of money, because we thrift now, and seeing how much things cost and how much we can save and how much we can help other people save.
Yeah, and we like to look at things too, reselling as recycling, because a lot of this stuff gets thrown away, and sometimes, you know, a pair of shoes or some random bottle opener could continue to work.
So I think that's good too. It's repurposing items, because a lot of the stuff does go in the landfills, unfortunately. Okay, so also my next question is and we all know you guys watch me, but give us some other resellers that you guys enjoy watching and or following on Instagram. And I asked this question just because I like to uncover people for people in chat that may not know of them.
So obviously Lindy Glenn. Megan, who's I think her channel is just Megan Reed. We do listen to Daily Refinement, and initially he was 10K on the Bay.
Rally Roots.
Yeah, Rally Roots.
I do
Pinching Pesos.
Yeah, Pinching Pesos. She actually got me into plush, and then all of a sudden we've sold some pretty cool
and
plushes.
The rollers and the
hair
hot,
rollers.
the hair rollers, like the different hot air rollers.
And then Yvonne, Yvonne Flippin' Easy. I can't remember her full name, but she's awesome, and that's where I saw her. Thrifty Treasures. She's great.
Amazing Taste Store, Cindy. Yeah. The Posh Hanger, I follow her on Instagram. And Empty Hanger. We follow quite a bit of people.
Yeah. And we try to interact. I mean, so what happens is on YouTube, it's me. If you see SellQuickShipQuick, it's me. On Instagram, it's her. So on YouTube, I try to socialize in all the chats just to give my 2 cents, even if sometimes I feel I'm not heard, but it's okay.
Give us a snapshot of your YouTube. Like, I know you're going to be putting some videos up, even if it's about your life. I know that you guys are really into, working out, which is amazing. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but if your mind's not there, your body if your body's not there, your mind suffers too, right? So real quick, what advice would you give somebody that has got a lot to, either they're full-time and their life is just jam-packed, or they're part-time and their life is jam-packed. What advice would you give them to be able to like do eBay on the side?
Well, I mean, in general, it's hard and it sounds easy because that's what everyone says. It's make time for yourself, even if it's 5 minutes to play a game of Candy Crush or something, to blank your mind for a moment and then recover, like clean slate. And also, like Lindy always says it in her motivation, it's appreciate what you do for yourself. Like stop comparing to other people. Like always look at your milestones, and everyone's milestones different. Like, you know, sometimes we're happy when we get like $5 worth of sales in a day, and we're like, hey, it wasn't zero. We're good. I mean, so
stay positive.
Stay positive. Even if sometimes you do see others, it's like, hey, look, I made 10,000. So, but stay positive for yourself so that you have motivation to keep going.
You know, there something like everybody's like, hey, you are who you hang out with. And, you know, I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but I think it's like a better way to maybe put it is like you attract what you want to be. Like the way you act, whether it's positive or negative, you attract that. And so I think that a lot of people say like you are who you hang out with. And I think it's just like, if you're a positive person, you're going to hang around with positive people. And I think that helps you. But tell me a little bit about eBay Open. Like, would you recommend eBay Open again? What did you get most out of eBay Open? And are you going next year?
Oh yeah, we're going.
We're going. We're going.
We met a lot of people and met a lot of seasoned sellers because we've been selling together since the end of January of this year. And so it's been about 7 months of reselling for us. So eBay Open was a really good learning experience, and it allowed us to meet a lot of really wonderful people in the community. And ever since eBay Open, we've been talking to Lindy pretty much every day. Every single day we've been texting Lindy. But it was such a good community to be around, and to be around people who have general interests. Because I think that reselling can be kind of lonely sometimes if you don't have a good community around you. And sometimes friends and family don't completely understand reselling, or they try to feign interest, but it's not 100% there. They don't understand it. And being at eBay Open, where you're surrounded by a lot of like-minded people who are happy that you found something for 99 cents, or you found something at the bins, or you know, you spent a whole day thrifting, and they understand what that's like.
So I want to make sure my amazing admin, because I want to buy him dinner and maybe a show at eBay Open 2019, guys. Like, so you guys motivate Mr. Pac-Man that's in chat, my most amazing admin, to go to eBay Open next year. We got to get him out there. I feel like I owe him at least dinner and a show. Because he has been pretty amazing. He has been pretty amazing, guys. He hasn't missed one show, and the only place I won't take him for dinner is that big like spear thing, because it's way too high up in the air. Did you guys go to the? Okay, that's for another story. That was incredible. Like you go to the bathroom and like it's just pure glass. Like what is that?
Oh
called?
yeah, we didn't go to that one.
Oh no, I'm definitely afraid of heights. I will not. Nope.
Oh my God. I was so I walk in the elevator, and I don't know why I was just maybe hyped up because I was in Vegas, and I was like hyped up because I'm at eBay Open. I didn't notice the glass at first. Like I didn't notice. Like I just walked in, and it was me and Ashley, and I didn't notice that there was like pure glass. Like you look out and like you're like flying, you know? And I am deathly afraid of heights. I look, guess what? The doors are shutting, and I can't look like, and somebody in the elevator recognizes me. Right. And so I got to be a man about it. I can't, oh, sorry, I can't go to this event because I got to go up this elevator that's like, going up to heaven. Right. And so I get in there and I'm like, oh my God, am I going to freak out? Am I going to pass out? Like, so I hid in the corner, guys. And I didn't look at the glass, but it's crazy. It's crazy. It's hard to admit that. Like I tried to be 100% transparent, guys, and I was a wussy. I was a wussy in there. And I almost like, I asked this guy if I could. I was like, "Hey, he had his wife," and I was like, "Hey, dude, can I cuddle over here? Save me! Save me! I'm in the corner." It was.
Don't worry. If we would have gone together, I would have hugged you. Don't worry.
Dude, I would have needed that. Like I was like, oh shit, don't pass out. Like don't pass out. And even the toilets, you go to the bathroom, you let the kids off to school, and the toilets are, I mean, you're sitting there staring at a hotel. Like it's like you're out there, It was crazy. So he cuddled up by the guy at the door. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Ashley's in chat. He cuddles.
Are always there to help remind you of the things you might have forgotten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she reminds me.
Dude, you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky. You have found the most amazing part. Both of you guys, like you guys are meant to be like God himself came down and blessed you guys. I promise you that. I was going to ask you who cooks in the house. Like who does the cooking? You guys work at a restaurant, so who cooks?
She does.
So I have a really funny story. So this one time, well, two stories. So one time early in our relationship, he tried to make me breakfast. And so he went out to the market and he picked up plantains, and it's like a Latino breakfast is like plantains and beans. And so he comes back, and then he calls me up and he's like, I try to make you breakfast and I try to make plantains, and I went to the market, but all the plantains were black. So I got these green ones, and then I looked at him and I told him, plantains are supposed to be black. So when they're black, they're ready for you to eat. But he went and got the unripe plantains.
It wasn't good.
It was not good. It was really not good. And he chopped those up and he tried to cook that, but it was not good. And another time he tried to make me, it's called chilaquiles. And it's like diced up tortillas, and you pan fry it with some eggs and salsa. And so he had a whole like glass jar of salsa, but you're supposed to pour the salsa like towards the end or like on top of it when you're done cooking. But he poured about half the bottle and then it evaporated. And so he continued to pour the rest of the bottle, and then all the sauce evaporated, but the salt was still there. And so he served me this dish, and I took a bite, and it like stopped me dead in my tracks because it was super salty. And then I asked him, hey, how much of the salsa did you put in? He's like, well, I put the whole jar, but the sauce didn't seem to like make it through the dish. And so he took a bite and he realized how salty it was. And I was going to eat the rest of it because he made it. And he like took the plate away from me before I could finish it.
Yeah.
Let's just say you're not the head chef at the restaurant.
Oh no. But he makes really good coffee.
I make coffee. I make the Vietnamese coffee. The guy from Guatemala makes the Vietnamese coffee.
Like that's like a thrifter's gold right there. That coffee will get you through.
If anyone has a Vietnamese restaurant around them and they need a really crazy pick-me-up, order an iced Vietnamese coffee, and yeah, that'll get you through 2 days.
Guys, we're full of tips here on the Wade's Ventures YouTube channel. Like I'm throwing around nuggets. It's a gold mine over here, guys. It's a gold mine. But it's not me giving the gold out. It's my guests. And so I just think it's amazing. You guys were really cool. I was like, you guys are the type of people you just want to like stick to and hang out with. You know what I mean? I think that's probably why I was there. And you're talking to a guy that used to stay up until 4 or 5, and then it was like getting like 11, and I was getting the old man, thing where you got to go to bed or you're gonna like fall apart. And then 12 came along, but I didn't have that with you guys. Like I felt like I was 18 again. It was incredible. So let's do this. Let's do the. I know we're running a little late here, but let's do the. Oh, by the way, the Thrifty Nomads, they were on our channel. They're in California. Where are you guys at? By the way, you're in Oak. Are you in Orange County, guys? I forgot.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know where they're at. They moved somewhere. I think it was like somewhere in California. But all right, let's do this little haul video. You guys got some items here, right?
I'll turn on the light.
Yeah, here. I got it.
Okay. I also don't move very well. I end up breaking or dropping things. I run into everything.
Hey.
Oh, look, there's some light.
Same thing here. Riverside is where the Thrifty Nomads live.
Oh, there you go. Well, I hope you guys are okay. I know the fires are out there pretty bad right now. All right, so we got a few things. I don't know if you want to go for us, whatever.
Oh no, it's all you guys. And then make sure you grab one of the rabbits too if you can.
You want me to
All
do
right, so right
you go.
here. So we have this, which is a bobblehead, a Dodger Stadium giveaway, Sandy Koufax. This is a few years old actually, but we've sold a few of these. We actually had 7 of them, and I think we've sold 5 of them already.
Even a broken one.
And a broken one. We sold a broken Vin Sully bobblehead, and I took pictures of it broken, and we sold it for like $20, the broken bobblehead. So that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, and with that, what I'd suggest is if you go to baseball games and they tend to give you free stuff, if you don't care to keep it, or if you could get doubles because you go with family, you could always put those aside and resell them. Like we were at a Dodger game, and while there, people were posting them with the baseball game going on in the background.
A bunch of eBayers are out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The plush, we have a Scrooge plush.
So with the plushes, like I said, when I was strolling around, I found pinching pesos. She talked about doing plush, and that's when we first started looking into them, and we found some pretty good Disney ones. Partially, we're in LA, so we get a lot of that.
Oh, yard sales here.
Yard sales too.
Disney employees hold a lot of yard sales around here, and will get rid of their Disney items for $1 a piece.
Oh my! And that stuff goes quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Which brings us back to like one of our really good thrift store gold finds was the Siamese cats. The Siamese cats from, I think it's Aristocats or
no,
Lady
Oliver
and the Tramp.
Twist. I don't know.
Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp. So it was the Siamese cats. We
Plush.
found it at a Goodwill with tags, and we flipped it in 8 hours.
Yeah, we bought them. I think in total we spent about
$8,
and then we got it back for like, what was it? Like,
120.
Yeah, 120.
Oh my!
In 8 hours. So that was a good one.
Yeah.
Make your car payment, guys. Like it's incredible. You sell two or three, decent items, you can pay your car payment.
Again, because we're in LA, so we got.
So when you go to Disneyland, you get these like free pins, and they'll say like "Happy Birthday" or "I'm celebrating," "Happy Anniversary." But because there's 2 of us, we each get a pin. We keep one as a souvenir, and we'll sell the other one. We happen to have a happily ever after pin because it was our wedding anniversary, and it was a Cinderella pin that was discontinued. So we sold that free pin for like $15.
Yeah.
Wow.
And pins, nobody's gonna ask if you're actually married. So if you just go up with someone and say we're celebrating an anniversary, they'll give you a pin, or you say I'm celebrating a birthday or first time here, and they give you all these pins. And people want those pins. People collect those pins.
Oh, nuggets are flying from the sky, guys. Are you grabbing them? Are you grabbing them, the nuggets?
Oh, here is.
Oh yeah.
And the Cuisinart yogurt ice cream maker. This actually had all the pieces with it, but we took them. Well, he took it apart. He cleaned it, and he sold all the pieces, and we're only left with the motor now. But we got the whole box for like $6. Each of the pieces that have sold for almost $20 a piece.
And this is all, you can find these all over the place at thrift. We got this one at Salvation Army. And
we do find that like when you go pick up these items with multiple pieces, we get a lot more splitting them up. Yeah. And so like we'll find food processors, we'll sell the blade, we'll sell the attachment, we'll sell the bowl, everything separate. We get a lot more back that way.
We actually got that nugget from Steve and Steph. They, while watching them with Yvonne and pinching pesos, she was talking about how she was taking apart Dyson vacuums that they would buy broken. And I thought, well, all right, give it a shot. Let's go sell pieces.
Guys, the resale killers are amazing. I think they're out in San Diego, California, right?
I think so. They're just
Temecula?
Temecula. They're just north of it.
Oh my God, you guys in California need to get a group going or something. Get something going. Just make sure he doesn't cook the food, but you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I won't do.
I do the cooking. That's another thing we do.
I do all the eating. I do a lot of eating.
We also meal prep. Well, I meal prep for some of our clients. So
yeah,
we personal training, eBay, or reselling, personal training, meal prep, taking care of the restaurant, and we work at a vocational school.
And you have three rabbits, 2 cats. Like, you guys,
grab a bunny.
You want to go get a bunny? I'll get a bunny.
She's better with the animals too. Really, I am lost without her.
Guys, you find yourself a good girl, guys. Like, Ashley's amazing.
Even if it takes 12 years.
12 year, and the first 6 you don't hang out or do anything. You're just friends. That's amazing. You guys are fair.
Oh, well, real quick, another plush. It's the Ninja Turtle plush. Again, our plushes have been doing pretty good because you can get them for a couple cents in some cases, and then they sell for average about anywhere between $15 to $20 on the smaller ones, and then the real like unique ones, like Disney related, those bigger bucks. But you gotta guess.
There's a cat on your keyboard.
Yeah, she loves my keyboard. There's a cat and a bunny.
There's a cat in the back, and then this is Batman, and he has a paw of justice.
That's his paw of justice.
Dude, do you ever let them just hang out in the house?
Yeah, let them loose, and the bunnies just hang out. The rabbits ignore them. The other way around. The cats ignore the bunnies.
Oh my god, he was a beautiful looking bunny. Like, are they trained to go in one area?
Yeah.
All the animals are actually they really good about their litter boxes.
Yeah, because the bunnies use litter boxes like cats.
Wow, I need to get me a bunny, guys. Who after this show is going to go buy him a bunny, especially if they're trained? Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible, guys. That's incredible. And he's a good-looking guy. Show us that one more time.
Hi, babe. Hi. Here.
Oh man, I know it's bad, but I always like to have a little fat bunny or a little, fatter bunny. I don't know, guys. You guys need to get. Let me know in chat. We've got almost 70 people watching. Let me know in chat if you guys want to see them on YouTube. Let me know. Put it in chat right now. Love him. Guys, let me know if you want them to get their YouTube going. So let me give you a little idea. So the reason that me and Pac-Man, mostly Pac-Man, puts their when I do interviews, we put their links in the chat. And there's a reason why we do that. Because YouTube, to go live, you need 100 followers basically on YouTube to go live. And so one reason why I want to have people on my channel is I want to help them, inspire them to grow their social media. So that's why randomly, if you guys look on my Instagram today, I shouted out 2 people that I had no idea who they were. They just sent me really cool messages, and I copied it and did the YouTube or the Instagram thing. There's a reason why I help people on social media. Like, a vast majority of bigger accounts, I'm not just saying resellers, but bigger accounts, you have to pay to get shout outs. Like, I will always try to grow people and their social media. And so that brings me to my point. When we put the link in there, yes, I'm trying to get you guys to subscribe to their channels, but the support to get them to the 100 account so they can go live when they're out and about thrifting. That's the reason why I do that. So once they get 100, if you goes out there, buying women's bras or
I'll catch myself alone in the women's section and
looking like a creeper.
I look like a total creeper. Women get out of my aisle when I'm in there. I'll smile, but I think that makes it creepier.
Oh yeah. Hey, there's no shame in making a buck, guys. So that's the reason why. So if you're watching this after the fact, their link is in the description, it's in the comments, and it's also in the chat. So go subscribe to them. Try to get them to 100 people so that way they can go live. But there's a lot of love in here, guys. Key Lime, you better get on YouTube.
And we hope to do YouTube. We do want to do YouTube, and it'll be a combo of pretty much our life and how we do so many different tasks because we got so many different things. We are part-time. But if you add everything together, we feel sometimes like we're like 3 times full time of everything. But we also like to have fun. I tend to dance a lot, and I'm not trying to say I'm going to dance a lot, but if there's music, I might do something dumb.
So I think, a lot of people get caught up in the fact that when they create a YouTube channel, they have to keep it reselling. And if you notice, like, you don't have to keep it reselling. Like, document your life on social media for your family, for your kids, for your future kids, for the people. And I think you guys would be really cool because you have so many fires in the iron that people would get a kick out of, like maybe the Thai rest or the is it Thai?
Vietnamese restaurant. I think you just really want pad Thai.
Oh my God, dude, I love pad Thai, and I'm really sad because the place that I used to go to closed down, and they must have had like Hugo 2.0 like cooking for him or
going
something.
and cooking, yep.
Well, they were really. I'm joking, guys. You got to find people that like. If I'm in LA, I am definitely hanging out with you guys, and I've got a really good friend in Yorba Belinda, which is not too far away from you guys. So I need to get down there and visit you guys, seriously. Like, and I think that everybody watching today, hopefully you guys had a great time on this interview. I know it went a little late than normal, but you guys are amazing. Give us. We'll end the night with words of inspiration. Give us something, each one of you guys. Give us some words of inspiration.
Go for it.
Well, I mean, I guess I would say, especially with like we mentioned earlier, this can be a lonely career people choose, or whether you're full-time or part-time. When you're reselling, not everyone understands. So reach out to people, and whether it's online or somebody at the bins or even if it's the person that works at Goodwill, just have conversations, because besides fitness, it's important to just have that mental health of like pretty much communication with others. And so
I think staying positive is,
and smile and laugh. It's really good for you.
Find a dancing partner that will make you smile and laugh all the time. That helps.
I am king of distraction. She would be so much more productive if I wasn't around.
But I think staying positive is a big thing. I think in reselling too, social media is such a good platform in terms of motivation. But I think for some people, looking at others' numbers and progress can lead you down a dark road if you are comparing yourself to other people's numbers. And so I think taking that and looking at it as a positive thing to see where you could possibly be in the future instead of what you're comparing yourself to, that's key.
I couldn't say it more, because you got to understand too, is like, they're in LA, they're probably gonna source higher end clothing than I am, like here in Portland, Oregon, right? So and then different people have different budgets, like different people have a different amount of time to put into it. So there's too many variables to, and I've done that too when I first started. I did that really hard last year when everybody was going to eBay Open. I couldn't go to eBay Open because I had a job, number one, but number two, like, I wasn't established. I didn't feel like, so it didn't make sense for me to spend a bunch of money to go to eBay Open last year. But I can remember like watching Instagram and being like, holy crap, they're having a blast, and I should be down there on the roulette table with these two and Lindy Glenn, even though we didn't know each other back then. And it basically, you play the compare game, and so what happens is you do get down on yourself, and I think like a good portion of reselling is a mental game. Like, I really feel that way. I know that people are gonna say, well, you use your brain to list, pick up items, stuff like that, but I mean, like, mentally, like health wise for yourself. Like, I think it's such a mental game, and if you're not mentally like there, you're gonna struggle a little bit, or you're not gonna do as good as you could. So playing that game, it's tough. Like, you got Daily Refinement crushing out there because he's just amazing, and and other people, and you look and you're like, holy crap, I have like one item being not sent today. But progress is key, and I never used to do this, but you got to take one day at a time. Like, tackle one day at a time. And so somebody told me this, I can't remember, like, days go by slow, but years go by fast, or something. I don't know.
You've been trying to figure that one out since Vegas.
Yeah.
I can't figure that out, guys. See, you could tell they watch my shows. Man. Man, no, it was a pleasure having you two. We gotta do this again. Like I feel like the people would come back to get these nuggets from you guys because I feel like you have more to bring to the table. We just don't have enough time. But guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank your bunny for joining. Your cat.
Oh yeah, cat somewhere, but
Cat somewhere.
And guys, thank you so much for joining and hanging out this long. We have a lot of shows going on tomorrow. We have 2 shows. Chris, Daily Refinement will be on at 1 p.m. tomorrow with me. We're going to talk about Q4 to prepare for Q4. And then the same day tomorrow, 4 p.m., we have a really cool podcast / duo on our channel. That's going to be really cool. And then we have 2 shows Friday. And then we also, we're going to be crushing it on this channel. So guys, thank you so much for joining. Until next time. And thank you guys for joining as well, Hugo, and your amazing wife.
Seriously. No, and thank you for having us. This is a great opportunity. I'd always joke around that I wanted to get on your channel. I didn't know when or if that was going to happen, but here we are. And we hope to do a channel so that everyone can join and comment and just have fun. Okay, guys. I'm the words of your parents. Bring the babies. All right, guys. Have a great night, guys. Have a great night. Everyone. Have a great night, wifey. Talk to you soon, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so he has I think he has like a hard something around here. Down here. No. Down. Here. You feel it? No. Right here. Under the tail.
Oh, under the tail. Oh.
Yeah.
It's a knot. We'll cut it later.
Can you take this out?